And we begin tonight talking about that large increase in the number of deaths in Nueces County related to COVID-19. 8 people in one day, tied with yesterday for the highest number of deaths in a single day for Nueces County. That brings us to 35 deaths total for the county as today's number of positive cases surpasses the 400 mark. Our Bill Churchwell joins us live with what leaders of the local coronavirus task force are saying about that spike at today's coronavirus daily briefing. Hi there, Bill.
Hey there, yeah, another bad numbers day for us. 445 new positive cases in Nueces County, and of course we heard there were 8 additional deaths. 302 people currently in the hospital, 103 people fighting for their lives in the ICU. Now, these numbers continue to soar, and City Manager Peter Zanoni saying that there needs to be more isolation going on, that people need to stay away from other people, and that the virus is widespread. Now, he said that there are some interesting statistics from the CDC. The CDC saying that to truly understand how many possible cases are in your community, take the number of cases that are being reported and multiply that by 10. Now, that gives you an idea, about 12% of our population. Zanoni is saying that the health district has enough testing supplies for the next 2 weeks. Now, we have also learned that there is a special city council meeting that will be taking place tonight at 6:30 here at City Hall to discuss the city's response to the outbreak and how our hospitals are doing right now. Back to you.